Hi, I'm comedian and gay person Sam Sferrazza. Elton John's dog walker dropped out last minute, so I'll be walking you through your at-home STI and HIV test. Let's get started. The future is now, and anything you need can arrive at your doorstep. Whether that's a set of 100 Korean face masks, a pad thai at 2 a.m., or your DL hookup holding a pad thai at 2 a.m. Your test should include a blood test, a rapid oral HIV test, a urine test, an anal swab, and a throat swab, and I'll be walking you through how to do everything yourself. If you're getting a PrEP prescription, you'll need to submit an HIV and STI test every 3 months. I also have to submit a urine test every 3 months, but that's for a separate legal matter, at which I'm not at liberty to discuss. Let's start with the blood test for HIV, kidney function, and syphilis. It helps to be hydrated for this one, so put down the iced coffee. Open the collection card and write your name, date of birth, and the date of the test. Wash your hands with warm water and shake them vigorously for 30 seconds. This is to encourage blood flow. And it should be pretty easy with limp wrists. You get it. If your test comes with an alcohol swab, use it to clean 1 or 2 fingers. Do not use the wet nap that they provide you at Red Lobster. It is not sterile. Lancet is an incredible name for a 2000s boy band member who now creates content. It's also the name of this thing, which is designed to stab you. Twist the cap off like this and place it on the side of your fingertip. Press until you hear a click. That's the needle popping out. It also helps to make a small noise or moan so that the lancet doesn't feel bad about itself. Drops of blood from your finger should fill up each of these circles. It's important for each of these circles to be filled for the test to work properly. Do not add additional blood to a circle once completed or dry. The layering of blood will invalidate the collection. In order to fill up each of these circles, make sure that you massage your finger from base to tip to help encourage blood flow. I'm not gonna make a joke about that because I'm better than that. Massage your finger base to tip like a Once you've filled up each of these circles, allow it to dry for 30 minutes. Put the card in an envelope before finally putting it in a biohazard bag. To prepare for your rapid oral HIV test, get a timer ready like a watch or your phone. Be sure not to eat or drink or use any dental cleaning products 30 minutes before your test. And be sure to take out any dental products like a retainer or anything that covers your gums, like grills or a ball gag, I don't know, your life. Your oral HIV test comes in a pouch containing instructions, a stand, and another pouch with your test inside. This pouch has 2 parts. To start, open the part of the pouch that contains the tube. Remove the cap and be sure to put this on the stand. Don't pour out the liquid. Next, open the side of the pouch with the testing device inside. Make sure not to touch the flat part of the testing device with your hand. To do your test, place the flat pad firmly against your top gum and swipe it once across. Repeat this for your lower gum. Then place the flat pad all the way into your tube until it touches the bottom. Be sure to put it into the stand and set a timer for 20 minutes. You can continue with the rest of your tests and then check your result later. Check your result after 20 minutes. You must check your result before 40 minutes has passed or else your results are invalid. A negative result is 1 line next to C and no line next to T, like this one. A positive result is a line next to C and a line next to T, no matter how faint they are. If you see no lines after 20 minutes, then the result is invalid. You'll need to send us your rapid HIV test results, and you can do this online. Just follow the link in your lab kit delivery email. This will take you to Freddie's website where you can enter your results and the date of your test. If you have a positive result, Freddie's team will reach out to you as soon as possible with next steps. On to urine collection. For this one, it's important that it's been at least an hour since you last urinated. Make sure you place all the items and instructions in front of you and make sure not to dispense any of the liquids that are in any of the tubes. Step 1, pee into this collection cup. It has to be the first 30 milliliters or ounce of pee that comes out. I would just keep it close to your body to avoid any aiming issues. Personally, I like to do it on all fours in a common area with my roommates around, kind of a milking the cow situation. Using this pipette, you're gonna take your urine sample and draw up the pee, and finally dispense it into the urine test tube labeled urine. Make sure you put in enough urine into the test tube to go between the two dark lines. Do not go over the maximum. Close the tube tightly and make sure you write your date of birth and the collection date onto it. Take this unique opportunity to send a picture of your pee to your crush. They might be into it. Maybe you'll get married. Then you're gonna wanna place it into the biohazard bag with the little piece of cloth in it. I don't know why, I'm just paid to say this. Then when you do that, you just wanna seal it tightly and you're done. Let's move on to swab collection. If you've performed oral sex on someone, you'll need to use an oral swab. If you've bottomed, that's hands, toys, or penis, you'll need to use an anal swab. Just remember, if it goes in, it goes in. You get it. For the oral swab, first unwrap the swab, then take it out and be sure to hold it above the dark line but below the cotton top. Then remember to swab the back and sides of your throat for at least 10 seconds. And if you can do that without gagging, my Instagram is @. Next, unscrew the oral tube. Make sure not to spill any of the liquid that's inside. Then you're gonna wanna take your oral swab, put it inside of the tube, and it should bend and snap right at that dark line. Just remember, bend and snap. Next, screw the cap back on tightly and make sure you remember to put your date of birth and the collection date on it. Then you can just place it into one of these biohazard bags with the cloth in it. Make sure that that's sealed and you're done. For anal swab, first unwrap the swab, then take it out and hold it above the dark line but below the cotton top. Then you're gonna wanna insert it inside your butt 1 to 2 inches, kind of like your ex used to do. Then make sure that you turn it around for 10 seconds, have fun with it, and take it out and you're done. I do it for like 10 seconds because I'm here, I'm already here. I'm already here. Next, take the anal labeled test tube, unscrew the cap, and make sure not to spill any of the liquid that's in here. Pretend it's like a vodka soda you're trying to make it to the dance floor with. Carefully insert your anal swab inside. You can bend and break it. It'll break right at that dark line. And then you can put the cap back on tightly. Next, you can just make sure that you wrote your date of birth and the collection date on this tube. Put it in one of the biohazard bags. Make sure that's sealed and your anal swab is done. To recap, make sure that each of your tests are in their own separate biohazard bags. So the urine test and the throat and anal swab are going to be in a biohazard bag with the piece of cloth. And your blood test is going to be in a biohazard bag with the lancet and a silica packet. Once you put each of your tests into their own biohazard bag, you can seal these up and place them into the prepaid envelope provided here. Put them in there, seal it up, send it off. This is yet another thing that you can do better than your straight counterparts. Congratulations.